I married my husband 10 years ago, and together we built a life filled with love and understanding. His best friend has been a significant part of our lives, almost like family. However, what seemed like a perfect friendship took an unexpected turn, one that challenged my principles and tested the strength of our bonds. They both have been friends since childhood. Their bond was unshakable, and when I married my partner, I inherited that friendship too. His friend was always around for dinners, holidays, and countless weekends. Over the years, I grew to appreciate his presence, his humor, and the way he always seemed to understand what I was thinking, sometimes even before I did. It all started when my husband's work became more demanding. He was frequently traveling, leaving me and his friend to spend more time together. At first, it was just casual conversations, shared interests, and the comfort of familiarity. But then, small moments began to stand out. Him remembering my favorite books, noticing when I was feeling down, and always knowing how to cheer me up. I started to see him in a different light, and those feelings scared me. One rainy afternoon, my husband was out of town again. His friend and I were alone in the living room, the sound of rain pattering against the windows. We talked for hours about everything and nothing, just enjoying each other's company. When he told me he admired my strength and patience, something shifted in the air. It was then that he confessed he had feelings for me. Feelings he had been struggling to suppress for the sake of his friendship with my husband. I was overwhelmed with guilt and confusion. I loved my husband deeply, but I couldn't deny the growing affection I felt for his friend. One evening, the tension between us reached its peak. We ended up kissing, and one thing led to another. We spent the night together, a decision I immediately regretted but couldn't take back. Just as I was trying to come to terms with my feelings and the night I spent with his friend, I discovered I am pregnant. The timing was complicated, and after much soul-searching, I had to face the reality that the baby was his. The news brought a new wave of emotions and turmoil. The thought of telling my husband paralyzed me with fear. I couldn't bear to hurt him, especially after everything we built together. Keeping this secret from my husband is excruciating. Each day, the burden grows heavier. I try to focus on our marriage, attending counseling, and working hard to forget about it. But the knowledge of the baby's true paternity gnaws at me constantly. His friend, aware of the situation, agreed to keep the secret for now, but we both know it can't stay hidden forever. Amidst all this turmoil, my husband received a job offer in another city, one that promised better opportunities and a fresh start. We began discussing the possibility of moving next year. He is excited about the change, seeing it as a chance to leave behind the stress of his old job. For me, it is bittersweet. Moving meant leaving behind the place where so many memories, both good and bad, were made. It also meant I wouldn't see his friend anymore, which I hoped might simplify my feelings, but also filled me with a sense of loss. Now, as I sit here reflecting on everything that has happened, I realize I'm at a crossroads. The baby's due date is approaching, and the truth will maybe soon be impossible to conceal. I am torn between the love I have for my husband, the bond I feel with his friend, and the future of my unborn child. I am reaching out to you, hoping for guidance. How do I move forward? How do I make a decision that respects everyone involved and allows me to find peace?